Welcome back to Pinnacle Insiders.
Pinnacle Insiders brought to you by Chacho's Produce.
Blue, Wang, we've got a special treat for everybody out there in the audience. Tonight on the phone, we've got an interview with the commissioner of Pinnacle and the owner of the Usual Suspects, Josh Martin. Commissioner, nice to have you on tonight.
Yeah, we were having difficulty earlier. It kept dropping. I think he has AT&T.
Okay, Commissioner, are you there?
Well, thanks for having me, guys. Watch your show every week. Really love what you're doing for our league. I think what you do is really good. You put a lot of good information out there for me and the owners. I really appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate that, Commissioner, and thank you for coming on tonight. What's your overall feeling on how the 2011 season played out?
First, and the other was competing for a playoff spot. So overall, I was really pleased with the way this season went, and I think going forward, there's big things ahead for Pinnacle.
Commissioner, hey, this is Blue here. Question for you: how happy are you that an expansion team is in the playoffs this season?
Oh, hey, Blue, big fan of yours. Just wanted to put that out there. You know what? I couldn't be more happy. One of the controversies of last year, I think, was trying to find an expansion team, an owner who was really committed, who wanted to do it. And I think moving forward, if the league decides to expand, nothing's going to make that easier than having a team represent expansion in the playoffs in their first season. I think Montana's done a really good job putting together a really good team, a competitive team, and truthfully, one that can really go all the way. So I really could not be happier about it.
Well, that leads right into my next question, Commissioner. Speaking of controversy, seems like there's a controversy the last couple weeks of tanking games. How do you feel about this tanking controversy?
Well, Blue, I'm glad you brought that up. It's the reason why I really wanted to come on with you guys tonight. It's obviously a hot button topic right now. A lot of owners talking about it. Can't get too deep into it because we've got the owners meeting coming up where we'll vote on everything. You guys will obviously be the first to know how that vote comes down. But what I would like to speak on is there's two major goals we have in this league. Number one is to maintain the integrity of the league, and number two is to enable teams to get better year in and year out to maintain the parity of our league. So I think those two issues go head to head with this topic. I don't really like the word tanking. I think it sends a negative connotation to it. But I think what the teams are trying to do is make their teams better for the upcoming season, get a higher pick in the 2012 Pinnacle draft. So obviously, that accomplishes goal number two. Goal number one, however, is maintaining the integrity of the league. And I think that that's where the two sides sort of butt heads in this issue, because which is more important? I really believe that having a competitive league helps the most to maintain the integrity. So if a team is doing what is necessary to make itself better, then I think in the long run it helps the integrity of the league. So I don't have as big a problem with a team making themselves better for 2012 as some people might think.
Commissioner, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correct. Are you telling us that you're okay with a team throwing a game?
No, Wink. I think you're taking my words completely out of context, and I don't appreciate it. I think what would be better served is if we wait till after the owners' meeting, we see how the vote comes down, and then we revisit it then.
Okay, well, I apologize. I certainly didn't mean to anger you. What I'd like to do now is get your overall state of the league address. Where do you think Pinnacle is at right now?
Well, as I said before, I like the direction the league is heading in. I think adding two more teams, having 12 total, was a good move. We've got parity, which is what we wanted. I think the playoffs are going to be really competitive. You're going to see some hard-fought battles out there, close games, which is what we want. And I think the league moving forward is in a good place. Every team has got stuff to build on, even the ones who missed the playoffs, including the ones who are in it. So what I think is that our league right now is better than it was last year, and I think in 2012 when we're having the same conversation, I'm going to tell you it's better than it was right now. And that's the goal, is always moving forward and always getting better.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. Commissioner, we appreciate you coming on with us tonight, taking a little bit of your time.
Anytime, guys. Once again, big fans of yours. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you getting the word of Pinnacle out there. And look forward to your next week's show in the conference championship games.
All right, folks, well, there you have it, straight from the commissioner. We'll see. That's it for Pinnacle Insiders tonight. We'll see you next week in the conference championships.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
And that's the deal on the PL.